Unlike the larger D-segment cars, which are bulky, difficult to park, and expensive to maintain, B-segment cars, which start at over $20,000, offer ample space, stylish looks, and good performance, making them ideal for family outings. This has made B-segment cars the preferred choice for Chinese families. But now, in 2026, what has become of the B-segment family sedan? Let's take a look at the Geely FS21 displayed next to us. The FS21 still looks as steady and mature as ever. This vertical-slat air intake grille is a hallmark of the Geely family design language. This time, the paint color is quite refined. You can see it's red, but not a bright, flashy red. It's more like a deeper cinnabar-red tone. That gives it a look that isn't overly flashy, but rather understated. Looking at the whole front face, you can see these headlights are actually fairly well designed. When the daytime running lights are lit, there are two layers, upper and lower, which makes the lights look even more striking. What I especially like is that on the inner side of the hood, there are two crease lines, which makes the engine bay look more powerful. Did everyone notice what's on top? Yes, that's right. Now even our gasoline cars have high-level intelligent driving assistance. In the past, our gasoline cars mostly had L2 or L2.5 level features at best, things like lane keeping or LCC, but now our Geely FS21 is equipped with LiDAR, and in the future it will also achieve an even higher level of intelligent driving assistance. Moving to the side profile, I think this is the best looking angle of the FS21. This time, its length reaches 4,956 millimeters, and its wheelbase reaches 2,845 millimeters, basically surpassing the size of most mainstream B-Class family cars, getting close to 5 meters. This makes the car look very slender and elegant. You can also see that although there's chrome trim here, the edges of the side mirrors and the areas below them are finished in glossy piano black, and the camera housing area also uses this glossy black paint finish. This gives the car a fairly youthful look. Speaking of youthfulness, come look at the rear with me. At this position, one very obvious difference from other B-Class family cars is that our Geely FS21 comes with a rear spoiler. You can see that although the spoiler isn't large, it makes the car look more youthful. Looking through this window, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 speakers visible from this position, and the shark fin antenna up top isn't an ordinary one either. You can see it has a camera integrated into the back, which shows that this car is well equipped not just in cabin features, but also in imaging-related equipment. There's also a very detailed touch here. This area is styled to look like dual exhaust outlets, but it's actually a single outlet on each side. Still, that's fine, there's one on each side, so it's effectively a dual-sided single outlet design with 2 exhaust outlets total, and they're functional, not just decorative. That's a fairly honest touch, and it reflects some of Geely's sporty genes. So I'd guess this car should be fairly enjoyable to drive and should appeal to younger drivers who like a sportier driving style, because more and more B-Class sedan buyers these days are getting younger. Okay, let's get inside. The biggest surprise is that even though this is still a traditional gasoline car, the feel inside is very much like that of many new energy vehicles. First is the screen. It's especially large. And above the screen, there's also a physical EVA smart robot unit, which gives it a strong sense of technology. Another key point is that the infotainment system now also runs on the Flyme Auto system. This time, Geely also put in some real effort, offering two interior color choices. The one we have now is this dark-toned interior, which has a bit of a business feel while also incorporating some sporty design elements. You can see some red stitching in these areas, and here there's a trim panel with a carbon fiber-like texture. As for the seats, they're finished in suede-like material with a diamond-quilted pattern on top, giving it a slightly more business-oriented look. What I personally like most is that, unlike many cars nowadays that go for a one-piece sporty seat design, which ends up making the headrest non-adjustable, this one does have an adjustable headrest. There's also a second interior option, in a lighter color, with an overall design that's more understated and cozier. I think that one will appeal more to family users, while this darker one might appeal more to buyers with business needs. Now look here, a very familiar physical gear shifter. Unlike new energy VS, which have mostly switched to column-mounted shifters, you can still find that familiar feel on the FS21. This electronic physical gear shifter has a crystal-like design, and the texture looks quite nice. There are also physical buttons. For instance, for the air conditioning, there's a row of physical buttons here, which I find extremely practical. The air vents are also manually adjustable, and even though they're manual, the shape and feel when adjusting them feel quite premium, not cheap at all. There's even a small detail where the mirror adjustment control has a little decorative touch designed into it. Okay, moving to the back seat. The first very obvious impression is still about safety. The sound of the door closing is very solid and substantial. This is something our elders used to say. To judge whether a car is good or safe, you just close the door and listen. Geely has a tradition of this very solid build quality. Sitting inside, the advantage of that 2,845mm wheelbase really shows. The rear seat space genuinely reaches an upper-middle level among B-class cars. Look at the legroom, it's especially generous, and there's even a small recessed area for headroom. While it doesn't offer a fully panoramic glass roof, it does give you a sizable panoramic sunroof that can actually be opened. Now, folding down the center armrest in the back, that flagship, almost executive car feeling comes through. You can see seat massage, seat ventilation, and seat heating here, meaning both rear seats come equipped with ventilation, massage, and heating functions. A few years ago, this would have been unthinkable on a B-class car. But now, even B-class cars priced in the low $10,000 range come with this. There's even a small fold-down tray table here, plus a control button for adjusting the front passenger seat from the back, basically a boss key button. That's practically a baseline feature now. On the Geely FS21, I'd consider that pretty much standard at this point. Another thing that really surprised me, many B-class cars we've ridden in before, even front-wheel drive versions, still have a raised hump in the middle of the rear floor. But look at the FS21, even though it's a gasoline car, the rear floor here is completely flat, basically no different from some pure electric cars today. And look at this seat, the cushion is very long, providing excellent thigh support, making it feel very natural and comfortable to sit in, while also being quite spacious. After all, with a body width of 1,915mm, seating 3 people in the back is easy with no issues at all. And with the 23-speaker Flyme Sound system, plus the Flyme Auto infotainment, plus the smart voice control system, plus all these features, seat massage, ventilation, and heating all included, I think taking this car on a long family road trip would be a genuinely enjoyable experience.